Hello everyone, I'm Pastor Ezra Kim from LA. I'm currently helping with the editing of videos from interviews that Pastor Simon conducted in Korea. On September 12, 2024, Pastor Simon uploaded the video of Instructor Gong Hee-suk in English, and I also uploaded the same video here, Free of SCJ, under the title, The Voice of Truth. Since then, thankfully many SCJ members have been living, not only in Germany, where Pastor Simon is, but also here in the US, in Korea, and other countries. I am especially grateful to Instructor Gong Hee-suk, Pastor Simon for his hard work, and all those involved in the translation, interpretation, and scripting of the videos. I'm also deeply thankful to the SCJ members who, after watching these videos, have recognized the truth and are living or are considering living. I encourage you to seriously reconsider whether where you are and whether Chairman Man-hee is truly the promised pastor of this era. The reason I'm posting this video today is because of a lengthy message currently circulating within SCJ in Korea. A whistleblower shared this message with me, and I thought sharing it as a video might help SCJ members. If you're a SCJ member, I hope this video encourages you to verify for yourself whether the information in the message and the events happening within SCJ are truly accurate. I've heard that this message started in a certain tribe and is now spreading nationwide in Korea. Let me now read the content of that message. Dear SCJ members, currently, explicit photos and interview content related to our 선생님 are spreading rapidly in platforms like Short, YouTube, and Naver without any restrictions. If, as the General Assembly claims, these are truly false and the work of opponents, we should be taking legal action or filing defamation lawsuits. However, as of October 10th, SCJ hasn't taken any such action. Instead, we are only trying to block YouTube and educate the 76 branch church members without addressing the situation legally. The promised pastor, our chairman, has been involved in a Me Too scandal, yet there has been no response. Instead, they are merely trying to silence the members by blaming opponents. Doesn't that seem strange? The advocate of the flesh, the one who overcomes, who has received the Spirit of Jesus, involved in a Me Too scandal, setting aside claims that those who left can't say anything, perhaps it's time to open your hearts a little. Regarding the whistleblowing video by Gong Hee-suk, Nojin Chul, who served in SCJ for 32 years and also held the position of General Secretary, and the General Assembly's Culture Department leader, it is said that SCJ will never be able to file any lawsuits. This is because the interview is 100% true, and no matter how much the 선생님 might try, there is nothing that can be done this time. The General Assembly, the tribes continue to educate us, claiming that the videos are fake and made by opponents. They are deceiving our members with absurd teachings, such as connecting Ham exposing his father's nakedness to the destruction of Noah's world. Fellow members, this time, please take the time to watch the videos of yourselves, even just once. If you search for Gong Hee-suk on Naver or YouTube, you will find all the truth. The General Assembly's IT department is continuously filing false reports to Google to block this and making all kinds of efforts. But since no wrongdoing has been committed, you can check everything on social media. In mid-September 2024, several former members who held high-ranking roles in SCJ for decades have come forward and are now speaking out about the truth regarding SCJ. This time, you absolutely must check it out for yourself. As a woman, as a mother, and as a wife, do you think it's easy to expose one's past sexual issues to the world? Have you listened to why she decided to reveal her vulnerabilities and make them public? Don't just believe what the General Assembly or the church says. Even if it's just once, you need to check for yourself. Was Instructor Gong Hee-suk weaker in faith than you? Or did she not know the teachings well? She served as a Shincheonji instructor for 30 years, and until recently was the head of the Sadangdong Church in Seoul, holding higher and greater responsibilities than those reading this message. After witnessing the continual misconduct of the chairman and the brutal acts within Shincheonji, she decided to no more victims should emerge. Her tearful interview reveals the full truth about the General Assembly and the 선생님 for the sake of Shincheonji members. To prevent interference from Shincheonji, a total of 3 interview videos were released during the 2024 Chuseok Korean Thanksgiving holiday. The Shincheonji IT department has been forcibly trying to block the videos, even during the holiday, while continuing to blind and deafen the members. Instructor Gong says that everything is true, and that Shincheonji will not be able to sue her. She also states that she will confidently face any legal action or response from Shincheonji to prove that her statements are not false. To those reading this, members and workers of Shincheonji, do you still believe this is false? Gong Hee-suk, a former instructor from the Jeon tribe of Shincheonji, joined the Simon tribe in Seoul in her 30s and served as an instructor for 30 years. She was quite an intelligent person. Due to her exceptional beauty in her youth, she caught the attention of the chairman and was called up to the General Assembly. In 1994, she was officially appointed as an instructor for the Jeon tribe and carried out her mission until recently. How much must she have struggled before making this decision? Even though she had to give up everything, she is speaking the truth for the sake of the members still inside Shincheonji. She testifies that for a long time she was sexually exploited by the chairman, being used as a tool and sexual partner due to his authority. She also claims that both before and after 1998, the chairman took advantage of not only herself but also around 9 to 10 other female members, abusing his fake authority as the promised pastor, despite the vast age difference of over 30 years between him and the women. The promised pastor, our chairman, whom we all believe in, has been exposed for how many despicable acts he has committed over the past 41 years. How many female instructors and women he has harmed and how many families he has destroyed, while members of local churches across the country remain deceived. The interview videos reveals all of this. The truth is being exposed by an insider who reveals the corruption of the Shincheonji General Assembly, the chairman's misconduct, and how the leadership continues to exploit the members for offerings and events while maintaining their positions. I know that no matter what is shown or told to you, you won't verify anything and will just claim that it's all false, that is all the work of opponents, and believe only what the General Assembly or the church teaches. I understand that when a false conviction becomes a belief, there is no way to change it. Even though I know you won't leave Shincheonji after reading this, please don't just blindly say, "We are right." At least take the time to check these facts. That's the only way to survive. Don't just say, "I've given my whole life to this place, so it can't be wrong," and refuse to consider anything else, only communicating with the other members in that isolated place. Please, just this once, open your eyes, open your ears, and at least listen to something. At least check whether what you've learned and what you are being told is right or wrong. Is that really a sin? What did you say when you brought people to the center from Shincheonji? You told them to come and listen, didn't you? To listen and judge whether it's true or false, right? Why is that allowed, but this isn't? So why not check who the chairman really is, whether the Mindanao piece is true, if the DPCW is factual, if the 100,000 graduation ceremony is legitimate, and whether Shincheonji's domestic and international events are really as they claim. Don't just believe the fake data and videos provided by the General Assembly. Don't blindly trust what the education director, your tribe leader, or your head instructor tells you. Just once. Take off the tinted glasses and step outside the Shincheonji worldview. Look at things from a common sense perspective, just as others would in everyday life. Also, please make sure to check the recent interview from a few weeks ago, where the General Assembly's Culture Department head, who oversaw all Shincheonji cultural events, revealed the full extent of the lies and corruption of the chairman. Don't just miss it by thinking, of course, those who leave won't say anything good. These people held high positions and trusted the chairman deeply. Please, take the time to find out why they left and are speaking out publicly, even revealing their faces. Everything is just false propaganda and manipulation by the General Assembly leadership, who are trying to maintain their positions and stay in the chairman's good graces. Their goal is to exploit and make the unaware members work even more. Peace event, cultural events, the chairman's foreign visits, and everything Shincheonji does are nothing but shows. These are meaningless performances with no real result, aimed only at reinforcing loyalty. Please listen to the interview from a long-time worker who oversaw domestic and international events and is now speaking out. It's been revealed that the various events held by Shincheonji, especially the peace and volunteer activities, were entirely copied from the practices of Unification Church leader Moon Sunmyoung, but modified to fit Shincheonji's style. These events, using world peace and social service as bait, were designed to instill pride in the organization, strengthen member unity, and prevent them from leaving. Those who oversaw these efforts are now exposing the uncomfortable truth about Shincheonji. So please, don't just dismiss them as enemies. This time, at least check the chairman's history. Okay, that's all for now. I have read you the message that has been circulating within Shincheonji in Korea. I will post the links to the videos mentioned in the message. Instructor Gong Hee-suk, former General Secretary No Jin-chul, and the former head of Culture Department, once again in the comments below this video. For those listening to this recording, I strongly urge you to check those videos again, and I honestly pray that you will reconsider whether Shincheonji is truly right and whether the words of the promised pastor are true, and that you will come out of Shincheonji. If you need any help, please email freeofscj@gmail.com.